Alright, will the audio issues continue with this camera? It's weird, I think the microphone's inside of a case, so I've got to kind of record dub over here. I just dug a 36 caliber St. Louis Arsenal bullet, and then I was getting a bigger bullet signal right next to it. It was ringing in at 1236, pretty solid, pretty steady, which could be anything. You know, it could be a bird band, it could be a bullet, it could be an Indian head penny. But I was kind of excited by the sound, so here I am going over it. It's cold. It's about 30 degrees at this point. Well, there we go. Let's dig. And twist. Dig and twist. Bloop. There it is. Alright. It's in the clump. And this is a field that's plowed every spring, so I'm not too concerned about making pretty plugs out here.
You see it too? What is that? Is that a flattened bullet?
I'll figure out this clip on my camera mount sometime. Oh, there it is. It looks like a coin, but it's not. It's lead. It's not a flattened bullet either. I thought it was at first, but it's one of those dress hem weights or curtain weights or whatever. Another thing that a 1236 could be.
Alright, come back with the next.
Alright, this was my signature find of this hunt. I got a screaming signal that I thought was going to be a piece of copper pipe. And I plucked out this pocket watch and I started scraping it, and I'm like, hell, that looks like silver. The front of the case is missing, but the rest of it is there. Alright, silver.
Well, you can see these clouds behind me. They are sleeting down this sleet balls on me, and also there's thunder. I think we're going to get some of the dreaded thunder snow in the springtime. This is supposed to be done and over with. It was 60 yesterday. Anyway, I've got a surface Indian here I want to show you. And here comes the sleet balls. But see, it's hard to go home when you have surface coins. Indian. It's my second one today. I've also found a buttload of nickels too, so. Alright, keep going for another 30 minutes. Look at them sleep balls. Pretty big. Okay, well, the sleet's really adding up, so this is probably the last one. It's a musket ball. Remember the Civil War? It's what I came to this site for, to find musket balls and stuff. But I got all these coins too, so that's pretty cool. Alright, last one for the day. The sleet's starting to pile up. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Thank you all for watching.
Alright, back from the hunt, day 2 at that one spot where the Civil War skirmish was, and apparently the early 1900s homestead or whatever. I did pretty good again. Got a nice mixture of lead and stuff, despite the weather trying to be absolutely terrible and run me out, which it did, of course. Let's start with the Civil War stuff. I found some more musket balls, a couple minis, some pistol bullets, a couple St. Louis, a Colt variant, another Colt variant. This is hem weight. You saw that from the video. Boy, that sounded good from the start, but it wasn't. Rivets, they always sound good. These bird bands, oh my gosh. I must have dug about 25 to 30 of these things. And as you know, bird bands are like the Type O blood of the CTX. They ring in at about 1235 to 1238, depending on how they're crumpled. And that's significant because so do those, so do those, so do those. Some small silvers do too. So you gotta dig them. And I just think I was at a spot of a migratory waterfowl spring break party or something. Let's look at the coins. As far as nickels, which I slayed the nickels again. You got a buffalo and then 3 V-nickels. And as far as the dates, that one's an 02, that one's an 06, and no dates on those two, unfortunately. No dates on any of the Indians either. This is kind of neat. It was a wheat penny that they were trying to pop a hole in and make a necklace. Didn't quite get there. Tokens, I found this one. This says good for 1.5 cents at something P&R Company. So I'm going to have to do some little research and find out what that is. But it's brought to you by the letter N on the back, which is kind of neat. Then this one I found yesterday, actually, day one, but I forgot to talk about it. This is good for 10 cents in trade at the Hotel Adler, Adler. So again, another place I'll have to research, find out about it. Pretty good with the trade tokens and overall with the nickel size. And the signature find of this hunt was a silver pocket watch. It's missing the front case, but the back case is there, and it opens. And when you open it up, you can look in it, and you can see me maybe. You can also see that it says sterling silver there. And it's Swiss, and it's got the 0,925, which is the European marking. It's got the inner case here, which is also silver. The clips broke on it, but it does open, and you can see some of the guts of the watch there, actually. It's pretty neat. I was excited to find this. It was cold, and that sure warmed up my spirits a little bit. And you can see I've cleaned it a little bit to make the silver on it shine. But it's sterling silver pocket watch. Alright guys, thank you all for coming along and braving the weather with me. If you enjoyed our video, please like,
share, and subscribe. Me farted.